taking these steps, a lot of persons, Fubara is seen as a weakling. Oh, he's scared. Oh, we thought he had strength. Oh, why didn't he continue the fight? Well, he was specific. He apologized to the people of the state. The apology wasn't to the former governor. He was specific to whom he apologized for causing. He's the father of the state. He's the chief executive officer. So he's saying that action over the 2-3 days period caused a lot of anxiety in the state. And he's apologized. That's a man taking responsibility. But again, we'd like to know your take on all of this.
It's a good one that His Excellency Imeabe Fubara have decided to come out to ask for peace and then also to accept a peaceful move. It's also a very good one that he has also led his principal, the former governor of Rivers State, who is the current FCT minister, to know that he also has human conscience and there are some things that he can also not take. Imeabe Fubara have actually tried the best he can. I think his anger and actions is coming based on the fact that as the former state accountant general of the state, he has taken too much situation and too much of sacrifice for the former FCT minister. He has been so much loyal. He has done what he can to earn him the trust of the former governor of Rivers State, who is now the current FCT minister, to recognize him as this candidate for governor in Rivers State. I think within the period he served as state accountant general, the former governor actually operates in a very, very close relationship with him that earned him the trust from the former governor. So if you have actually used him and he has been loyal as a former governor, he has been loyal to you as the former accountant general of the state, why don't you allow him to perform its electoral duties? Why don't you allow him to deliver the dividends of democracy that you, the former governor of Rivers State, Barrister Imeabe, the FCT minister, assure Rivers people that Imeabe Fubara is who is capable to take over or to lead Rivers State to the promised land. Now, Sim has been very fair in his way of trying to discharge his duties. He has tried the best he can to respect his former principal. But how can you put food on the man's table, or do you keep on beating a child and then force him not to cry? How do you achieve that? You are flogging a child and you are at the same time forcing the child not to cry. Isn't that wickedness? Isn't that a very high level of irresponsibility? I think the former governor should, at least for the first time, put himself or hide himself in shame. The former governor of Rivers State, who is the current FCT minister, Barrister Imeabe, should actually hide himself in shame. I always understand that Rivers people have taken too much of him. We have accepted so much from him. We allowed him to be able to rule and end his tenure as a former governor for 8 years. For complete 8 years that we have Wike as a former governor of Rivers State, there was no job. There was no youth that got a job. No youth employment. No empowerment opportunity. No human capacity building. No vocational training center. No skill acquisition. No scholarship. No bursary for students. No payment of gratuities. No payment of pensions to pensioners. No promotion of civil servants. Nothing was happening. No other employment took place. The other opportunities that was lying down in the state was dumped and abandoned. The Songhai farm was abandoned. Rivers State State Secretariat was awarded a contract of innovation and was also abandoned, and the money went away. Not just that, he went ahead and then brought this cassava processing farm into a local government, local government, and commissioned the project today, closes down the next day. You commissioned the cassava processing farm today, abandon the same cassava processing farm that you commissioned with high-rank Nigeria politicians or political agencies you have. You commissioned it today, abandon it the next day. And with the hope that you are going to use that cassava processing farm to empower 4,000 Rivers State youth. That was what the promised Rivers State youth. But today, the cassava processing farm has been abandoned. You left that the bush farm, Buguma fish farm, abandoned. The banana plantation, abandoned. Rivers State Road Transport Company, abandoned. The RSSDA, Rivers State Road Development Agency, abandoned. Every other sector was abandoned. There was no job. You only concentrated on infrastructural development, which was in road construction, and that infrastructural development was just between two local governments, Ikure, Port Harcourt City and Obiakpo. This was just the concentration you were on. The other 21 local government was not carried along, and we allowed you, people of Rivers State, Rivers indigenous and Rivers citizens, waited patiently for your first and second tenure to end so they can leave us alone. Rivers citizen was not doing anything. We just patiently wait, and we are going to church, going to different churches to pray for God to end your tenure. We are fasting and doing prayers so that your tenure should end. Finally, God answered our prayer. God gave answer to our prayer, and then your tenure ended. Now your tenure has ended. We were also praying that God should give you opportunity that will take you away from Rivers State. God went forward and answered our prayer, took you out of Rivers State, made you the FCT minister by the president. You left Rivers State for another higher assignment. What happened that you cannot leave Rivers State alone? You brought Fubara, and they asked Fubara to take over from you. You assured Rivers people that Fubara was going to do better and was going to improve on the responsible system of governance. Now you brought the man in. The man has decided to discharge his duties as a governor of Rivers State. Why do you want to plot his downfall?